The HuskerOnline team was in Blanchard, Oklahoma last Friday to check in with class of 2019 Nebraska wide receiver commit Jamie Nance. Jamie's Blanchard Lions had no problem against Madill, winning 55-6 to improve to 6-1 on the year.
Yeah, you know, a win's a win, and I'm just proud of my team. Our offense executed well. I mean, I know it wasn't the best team, but we came out here and we had to do our thing. We had to fix our things for our big game next week against our rivals, and proud of our running back, quarterback, our line, the rest of my teammates. You know, we just came out here and did our thing. So.
With Jamie's abilities, most teams go out of their way to avoid him, whether it's in the kicking game, on defense, or being a decoy on offense. His presence alone on the field impacts the ball game.
Yeah, I mean, I get that a lot. They were being smart, but, you know, I was going to take what they gave me. But then again, they just kept shanking it out of bounds, and there was nothing I could do, so I just played my game, and I was going to be ready if it came to me. So that's all I could do. You know, my strength in my offensive game, no, it has to be on offense. When I get those screen passes, you know, my speed helps me a lot. But when I get back there on the punt returns, if I get a kick and find an opening, that's killer too, because speed kills. But then again, my deep balls, those have to be my favorite. But I'll get those every once in a while because teams, you know, they'll play back. But when they come down on me, then it's over with. So.
Nance hasn't played on the defensive side of the ball much this year, but come playoff time, expect to see him in there quite a bit.
I play defense. It's just like on smaller games, I just like to rest up for offense. But yeah, last year I went off. I had 5 interceptions. You know, I had a big pick 6 for one of our biggest games last year. And just this year, you know, I'm just trying to chill and save it all for offense most of the time. But then again, when I am in, I'm always ready. You know, they don't pass it to my side that much, but if they do, it's mine, and I'm always aggressive to the ball. So.
And when he gets to Lincoln, he looks to make an immediate impact on special teams.
They said I could be a dynamic special teams returner, but mostly I want to focus on my offense, and that'd be great to be a return specialist. Looked up to Tajon a lot, but you know he had another calling, so you know. But he was one of my bigger players that I looked into on like returns and stuff and our position, so that's someone I looked up to on doing that.
Jamie's relationships with the coaching staff is one of the key factors on his decision to commit to Nebraska.
Yeah, you know, it was great committing. The fan base is the best in college football. I relate to a lot of coaches. Coach HOL, he coached down here in Oklahoma. He's lived down here, so I could talk a lot of Oklahoma stuff, and he knows. Coach Ellis, I relate with him a lot too as well. Coach Walters, my wide receivers coach, he runs the FCA there, and that was a big part of what I was looking for when I wanted to commit. And you know, I just relate with all the coaches very well. Coach Frost, he's a good dude. When I first talked to him, I knew it was real, and he just got straight to the point when I was down there. And he told me straight up, I mean, like, if you want to come here. Like, we could use you and your speed. That's what we're about. And you know, when I heard that, and when he got straight to the point, not really stuttering like any of the other coaches, I knew there was something special in that saying. So.
Jamie's also developed very special relationships with the other Husker commits in this class, and they've all bonded together.
Yeah, well, you know, it just starts with communication, social skills. You know, Snapchat, when we first all met up at the game and when our commitment started to build up, we started just to hit each other up and say, hey, let's make a group chat, you know, and it got bigger. And so, you know, my relationship with everybody on there, especially Luke, because we're gonna be the next duo, and you know, we just have a lot of fun making each other laugh, having a good time when we're together. And by the way, Mike, I made our offense slogan, so go Huskers, let's go. But yeah, so it's like that.
And since his commitment, Jamie's been trying his hardest to recruit for the Huskers.
Yeah, every weekend when I'm down there, there's always someone new that we know in our position, so we just try to talk and tell them what it's like, and not really push them, but to make sure they're comfortable on coming and telling them their positives and negatives as well, because that's truth. But yeah, we do our parts, and hopefully they commit there with us and be our brothers. So I was at the game, I believe it was Colorado, because it was a while back, and Marcus Washington was there, and I was just talking with him. I was trying to get him down there, but he's taking some visits as well that I see. But I just hope that he finds a home that fits him. But I also want him to know that there's a home down here for him. So
Jamie is planning on graduating early and is enrolling at NU in January so he can practice with the team this spring.
Yeah, that's my plan. I'm planning on getting all my stuff done by December and heading up there in January. You know, my goals right now is to go win a state championship with my team, stay on top of my grades in my classes, stay stronger, stay healthy, keep my speed, and then when that time comes, get up there to Nebraska, get up there, start the lifts, get stronger and faster, and focus on my classes as well, but also be a big part in the team, execute in their way that they need me to, so do whatever it takes to play for them and help them win.
And even with this year's struggles just to win a game, the message is still extremely positive.
I mean, they say the time's going to come, but, you know, you have all those other people that are making excuses. I mean, like, that's not what I look at. I know a loss is a loss, but you got to think of, like, on the other side of the wall, like, it's built up. Like, Coach Frost is going to do some good things along with the rest of the coach staff, so I believe that next year is going to be a turnaround, but this year, I believe that they're going to keep pushing and still trying to figure out their positives and negatives.
And finally, Jamie will be back on campus this Saturday for the Minnesota game on his official visit. And this time, he and his family have a few more things they want to see.
Next weekend is going to be my official against Minnesota. So I'm going to have my mom, my sister, my dad, my grandpa come with me. And we're just going to have a good time and get treated well and enjoy the game. I hope just to tour the campus a little more, you know, get in a shop, get me some more gear, and just surround myself with more people while I'm up there, and looking forward to the hotel. That's the best part about visits, you know. But yeah, just having a good time and watching them play and getting to watch my future teammates in my home. So that's what I love the most. Go Big Red.
From Blanchard, Oklahoma, for Nate Klaus, I'm Greg Peterson of HuskerOnline.com.